Hello, and welcome to another edition of Good Deeds. It is brought to you by justserve.org. If you've been looking for ways to make this a better community, to help people, well, there are many organizations that are doing that on a daily basis. And if you go to justserve.org, you can get connected with them and find the one that's the perfect fit for you and start getting involved in our community by volunteering your time. Justserve.org. Today, we're finding out more about an organization called Lasagna Love with Bethany Williams. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Sheryl. I'm so glad to be here.
Well, Lasagna Love, tell us a little bit about how long it's been around and how it got started.
Lasagna Love started in 2020 when the pandemic was just with us and we were all on lockdown. A woman in San Diego, Rhiannon Men, offered to cook for her neighbors just to spread some kindness. And it took off. People wanted to help, more people wanted to request. And now we have, I think we're up to 60,000 volunteers in 3 countries. So it's grown a lot in 4 years, and it's been an amazing ride.
That is a lot of lasagnas.
Yes, it really is.
Yeah. Now, a couple of questions come to mind. First of all,
Yes.
now that the lockdown part of the pandemic is over, who receives the Lasagna Love? And well, maybe we'll start there.
Okay. Everyone receives the Lasagna Love. That's the real answer. Anybody who needs some kindness can put in a request and receive a lasagna.
Wow. And they can do that through your website?
Yes, if they go to lasagnalove.org/request, there's a place there to tell us about their needs and their wants, and we match them up with a volunteer who can do that.
I bet you get requests from people in all sorts of life situations.
We really do. We get people who are food insecure. That's a big one, but it's also seniors who are isolated and need a connection with their community, or cancer patients who are not able to cook for themselves anymore. Sometimes it's moms who are just a little overwhelmed and need a little helping hand. Just really, it's anybody who needs a culinary hug. That's what it's for.
It's awesome. Well, I imagine this would not work if it were not for the help of volunteers. Tell us a little bit more about that aspect.
Volunteers is what Lasagna Love is. You're so right that without our volunteers, none of this would happen. So it's just amazing people in their communities who say, I want to help. And they do. And it's such a flexible way to volunteer because as a Lasagna Love cook, you're working in your own home. You can wear whatever outfit you like. You don't have to worry about being there at a specific time. It's all on your schedule. And then it's connecting with someone in your community who needs that help. You can do a contactless delivery, so you're just dropping off the lasagna at their door, or you can meet them and get to know a little bit more about your neighbors.
What a great program. It sounds like it's great for people on both sides of it.
It really is. I always say I get more out of delivering to my recipients than they do sometimes because it's just an amazing feeling to know that you have very tangibly helped someone.
Yes. Well, I imagine your website answers a lot of questions for people if they're thinking right now about becoming a Lasagna Love volunteer, or if they're thinking, boy, I could use a little Lasagna Love. The website be the most obvious place to start.
Yes, the website has everything. There's the request side. And then if they go to lasagnalove.org/volunteer, that's where they can find out all those details.
Love it and love what you do. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sheryl.